This week we're going to spend some time with one of the visions that inspire us at Barak. It's one of our formative ideas and one of the critical things that we all need to understand. About 20 years ago, a friend of ours came and said, I was praying and suddenly I saw a vision. The vision was of an apple tree, just an apple tree. But it started to grow and it became a very large tree, the size of an elm or a maple. And as it grew, the fruit on it grew commensurately. It became very big, very red, beautiful looking apples. So then it changed again. The red apples became golden. And then the tree itself started to rise up. It finished up, it was on a hill. And this very big, completely unusual tree could be seen for miles around. People started driving buses up to the tree so they could taste its fruit, which was amazing. And then the vision stopped. About a fortnight later, she was seeking God again and found herself in the same vision. But this time she turned around from the apple tree and looked. And she was on a back road. There was a split rail fence. There was a yard in behind it. In the yard there was a broken down old tractor, a shed with rusty iron. It had blown over in the wind and was sort of ramshackle, ready to fall over. And there were all sorts of weeds and rubbish growing in the yard. But she noticed that in among it all, there were potatoes growing there. And then the Lord spoke and said, Anne, do you know that in French, the word for potato is pomme de terre? And the vision stopped. So she did what any self-respecting prophet would do and jumped onto a dictionary and looked up pomme de terre and translated it literally. It comes out as apple of the earth. Again, no further insight. It was at that point that she came to me and said, hey, let me tell you this vision. I don't understand it. I said, oh, that's all right. So sit with it. Anyway, about another week later, she came in and said, I think I've got it. That vision is of two different types of churches. The golden apple tree is the classic big church. It has aspirations to be a mega church. It has wonderful music, great programs, multiple staff, big budgets. It has children's ministries and all sorts of counseling centers. The worship on Sunday is awesome, and people will drive very great distances to come and taste the fruit of that church. It's a public spectacle, wonderful thing. He said the potato is a different type of church. It's small. It grows like a weed. Its fruit, if dropped, will seed and a whole new plant will emerge. It's dirty. It's dark. It's underground. When you harvest it, you've got to clean it. But it will provide staple food for a lot of people. And if you don't abuse it, it'll just keep growing and you'll get more and more and more potatoes. That was the end of that. A little while later she came back again and spoke to me and said, and you are called to Potato Church, not Apple Tree Church. For me, that was a bit harsh. At the time, I was running an Apple Tree Church and time went by. And the Lord, as usual, revealed he was quite serious. And we now in Barak are called to the potato churches. The ones where you won't find the big name ordained ministers. The ones where you won't find programs. The ones in some cases that have 18 plus rules so that no children can come. The ones that are dirty. The ones where you'll hear all sorts of blue language. The ones where ordinary people can actually start to find Christ. It's staple food. It's core to us. We are